I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers. I'm here to talk about Game 41 of the regular season, where the Rangers lose 4-3 in overtime to the New Jersey Devils following a complete team meltdown. Everyone's got to wear it for this. The offense, the defense, to an extent Igor Shesterkin, and especially the coaching staff, because, oh boy, gosh golly, that was an embarrassment. Early in this game, first minute and a half, the Rangers in the neutral zone. It's a quick pass from Trouba to Lafreniere, and he just flicks it immediately. Barely has time to even sit on his stick, and he gives it to Jimmy Vesey. He goes into the offensive zone. There are 3 Devils defenders all circling him. No shot he should be able to get any type of shot on goal, but he works around them beautifully, scores a gorgeous goal, and the Rangers are up 1-0. I've got to eat my words with Jimmy Vesey. He has been a pretty darn nice player as of late. And the Rangers leave the first period. You're up 1-0, but you're getting outshot 19-9. We allowed 19 shots in the first period, and that was the good period. Because yuck, 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 not a lot of them were high danger scoring chances, yuck, 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 yuck. But then we go into the second period, where they exchange infinite shots of low danger with just quite a few extraordinarily high danger chances. It felt like every other shot was a 2-on-1 coming the other way. They were so careless with the puck the second half of this game. It was a joke. But early in the second period, the Rangers get a second goal to go up 2-0 in this game. Beautiful passing sequence of Gaudreau to Fox to Gauthier right in front of the net. Gauthier, whenever he scores, they are always highlight reel. This is absolutely no exception. The Rangers are up 2-0. And this might have been the most egregious play of the season to this point by the Rangers. Barclay Gaudreau has it in the neutral zone. He is trying to pass it to one of the defensemen back in our zone, gets absolutely nothing on it, and goes tape to Jack Hughes. Who sees the issue here? Look at the screenshot. 5 seconds later, there was a puck in our net. I like Barclay Gaudreau. I think we were a far better team with Barclay Gaudreau than without Barclay Gaudreau. That being said, this was a horrific play by him, and I am perfectly fine with anyone making a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. What I don't like is the unfair punishment that our coaching staff levies against players. Barclay Gaudreau got nothing for this. He did not get sat for a shift or anything, and he will no doubtedly be in the next game perfectly fine and untouched. That being said, if Kravtsov or Schneider or Kakko or Hedl or Lafreniere, any of the young players did this, they would be thrown out of the game and scratched the next game, and if it was Lafreniere, he might have been given concrete flippers and told to go jump in the Hudson. But a few minutes later, the Rangers would respond with a goal. This was just an amazing shift by the top line, plus Keandre Miller. Mika, Kreider, and Kakko were just amazing in the zone. Miller made a few nice plays on this and makes this big drive to the net, gets a shot off. It's saved, but the rebound is put right on the stick of Chris Kreider. He doesn't miss it, and the Rangers are up 3-1. And you feel kind of okay, but that was the point where after that, the dam broke wide open, and the shots started to get less frequent for the Devils, but whenever they would get one, it was insanely high danger. So you go into the third period, up 3-1, you have a multi-goal lead, but these two teams just love to blow multi-goal leads to each other. And the power play that I think mattered the most in this period wasn't the one that scored, it was before that. There was a shot, and it kind of hit Shesterkin in the mask, and you could tell that he was shook up. He did not look or feel the same for the rest of the game from what I saw. He was moving a lot slower. He wasn't as sharp. I'm not mad at him, obviously, because he got shook up bad on that shot, but you could kind of tell that he wasn't the same after it, and the Jesper Bratt goal really confirmed it. This was just not a great goal to give up if you're Shesterkin. And I understand that it was a slap shot, it was quick for Bratt, and it's a power play, and I don't like putting power play goals on goaltenders, but this was just not great. You'd love a save there, and you could tell that he was a little bit out of it. And after watching the entire game, it was at that moment that me and my Rangers group chat threw out this. Shout out to Vin for agreeing with me. I knew. And you might say, Weston, did you jump ship after one goal? No, I jumped ship after you were getting caved in the entire game! And then halfway through the period, Dawson Mercer to an unguarded Jack Hughes, wide open, slap shot, point blank range. Igor could do absolutely nothing about that one, and it's tied 3 apiece. Feigned surprise. Heading to overtime, Alexi Lafreniere has the puck in the offensive zone, gets absolutely blown up. David Servison gets the puck, carries back into the offensive zone, 2-on-1. Adam Fox is the only one back, and he shoots, scores, overtime winner. Devils win 4-3 in overtime. But hey, we at least got the point. man. On the final play, and I alluded to it earlier in the video, right? Alexis Lafreniere, with the not great play, not great situational awareness there, gets blown up in the offensive zone and obviously turns the puck over. And a lot of people immediately went after Alexis Lafreniere there. And I'm not going to say that Lafreniere has been good or been great or anything, and overall he has got to play better being the first overall pick. He has not lived up to the hype. I agree with that. And I agree that this was probably not a great play by Alexis Lafreniere. That being said, I don't like this unfair, just going after Lafreniere for every little thing. Hedl, who I love Hedl. Right, he's been heating up. I've been talking about him. I've been praising him a lot recently. He makes absolutely no effort to get back into this play. He just more or less concedes that it's a 2-on-1 and skates that way, but there is no pep in his step, not even trying to get pressure on service in here, just concedes. There's that. There's the fact that right before, right, Lafreniere picks the puck up in our zone and then carries into the offensive zone before getting blown up. Why did the Devils have it in the offensive zone right before that? Well, it's because Fox had it in the offensive zone and just tried to get way too cute with it, gave the Devils a chance. They rush it into our zone. They get a shot. Then we carry back out. Lafreniere gets blown up. They take it back, win the game. Fox and Hedl made not great plays in that same little time span that Lafreniere made the not-so-great play. They don't get criticized. Lafreniere gets all of it levied at him. You can be critical of Lafreniere, and I think at this point he deserves it. That being said, you have got to be fair. Other players made bad plays. Gaudreau was not great in this game. He made a horrible turnover that directly led to the goal. There was the defense just melting down on the second Hughes goal, where he was just unguarded right in front. And this is overall a game. This is not a game where you point to one player and single them out. This was a complete team meltdown. The offense was just seemingly inconsequential in the second half of this game, where every time they had the puck just felt like inconsequential offensive zone possession that would result in 2-on-1s the other way. The defense gave up way too many shots and then way too many high danger shots in this game. And the coaching staff continues to not be able to know how to turtle in a game and hold a multi-goal lead in third periods. This is a complete team meltdown. I do not want to see Lafreniere getting singled out for this. This was a game where the Rangers had every opportunity to win, but instead gave every opportunity they had and just handed it straight to the Devils, and eventually they took it. But at least you got a point out of it. You have a couple days off before you play again. It's on Tuesday, where you will take on the Wild, who in their past 10 games are 8-2, so they are hot as all get out. They do have a back-to-back before then, playing tonight and tomorrow, but, you know, they're still on a heater, so have fun with that one, but at least you're in Madison Square Garden. 7 o'clock on Tuesday. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but that's all I have for the day. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.